So the topic that I have picked up is the political class of India has failed to meet the aspirations of India's youth. I'll be speaking against the motion. Before going into the details of the topic, I would like to tell you what a typical Indian youth aspire for. Irrespective of its demographic location, the 5-point agenda is very clear in the mind of typical India's youth. So first is about secularism. So let me tell you, India's youth do not want mandal or kamandal. And this has been clearly reflected in the manifesto of our political class. If you see the recent assembly elections or last general election or upcoming general election, all of them being fought on the issues of development, of better governance, of better education system. Next is about security. So the execution of Afzal Guru, Azmal Kasab and the recent arrest of Yasin Bhatkal and Tunda is a clear-cut indication that our political class is very serious about the internal security issues of our country. As far as the female security is concerned, the implementation of the new laws and setting up the fast trial code for the rape victims is another example that how much serious our political class is about the issues of female security. Next is about the corruption. Our political class has been constantly being blamed for being corrupted. Let me tell you, this is the same political class which has brought RTI and has been discussing about the Lokpal bill seriously in Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. So we all know that corruption arises because of poor education system. How does our education system is performed or managed by this political class? For this we should see that opening up of the new IITs, IIMs and AIMS is a clear-cut indication that our political class is trying to uplift our higher education level to the next level. For uplifting the rural education level, there has been many schemes including midday meal, and there has been distribution of cycle and laptop, which is a clear-cut indication again that our political class is serious about uplifting the education. And last issue is about the employment. So 68 survey of NSSO clear-cut indicates there is 13.9 million jobs has been created during the period of 2010 to 2012. Our unemployment rate has decreased from 9.4% to 3.8% during this period. We are doing far better as compared to countries like Portugal, South Africa, Iran and Italy. So these all points indicate that our political class is fairly doing well in all these criteria, which is basically set up in the mind of India's youth. But still India's youth is quite disturbed. For that I would like to refer a survey independently done by CSDS CAF that clearly tells that Indian youth has high aspirations, has high level of anxiety and has high optimism. So what does that indicate? In spite of their aspirations being fulfilled, because of anxious nature, they will behave as if their aspirations are not being met. And this is one of the reasons that our youth is behaving like this. So what I personally think, I would like to conclude with this is that our political class has been doing fairly well and they will be doing fairly well. Thank you very much.
3 minutes 10 seconds.